Howdy Rockstars, it's Tom Lamb. Just finished 40 minutes of cardio. Nice way to start off a weekend. My dog is going apeshit. Come here, buddy. My dog is going crazy because I'm sweaty. And she likes to lick my face when I'm sweaty. Yeah, so... Okay, Willow, you're totally going to distract me here. So a little bit of, yeah, anyway, I'm not going to talk about that shit. So, two thoughts for a Friday night. First thought is, I was going to say I don't know of another profession where there are a bunch of camps and each camp doesn't want to admit that the other camps, so, okay, I'm going to stop. Okay. So, in personal training, so, okay. Let me back up. Fuck. Yeah, I know. It's a minute in and I'm still just hammering around. I don't care. I just do this for fun. If you want to listen, this is me talking about how I lost 100 fucking pounds. If you want to listen, listen. If you don't, don't. I don't give a shit. I'm not going to fucking produce it. I'm not trying to make money off it. This is me just fucking sharing my opinion. It's profane. It's random. There might be 1 or 2 seconds of actual insight. The rest of it's just me ranting and raving. So apologies. Caveat emptor. And whatever. First thought, I'm reading The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. He does an amazing job of dismantling the idea of positivity. Check it out. I've always groaned when I saw someone say, I only think positive. That's fucking stupid. You should not only think positive. Bad things happen in the world, and you should acknowledge them, and you should process your fucking emotions. You shouldn't just pretend that nothing bothers you, because stuff gets hard, and just saying be positive is, turns out that was a really bad idea, okay? And actually, in my observation, the people that constantly get the shit kicked out of them in life are the ones that keep thinking that if they just keep smiling and putting fucking happy sayings on Instagram, their lives will get better. It won't. If you're not willing to take responsibility for your life and fucking problem solve, then no, your life will not get better. Sorry, it won't. Okay, next thing. Somebody posted something about how if you want to lose weight, you gotta be consistent. Well, no shit, Sherlock. No shit. Really? So, I want to talk about the difference between an outcome and a behavior or an action. Okay? You can't control your outcomes. Life is a function, life is a combination of your actions and the universe. You don't have control over the universe. You have control over your actions, over your decisions. You don't even have control over your fucking feelings, okay? Your feelings are just going to pop up and you're going to have to take actions and you're going to have to process them, okay? The only thing you can control is your decisions and your actions. Take responsibility for that. But consistency? Okay. Like I just said, you don't have responsibility for your emotions. You also have a whole bunch of software in your head that's already been programmed. We're constantly acting like we are these machines that we can just have an idea and we can do it. We all know that when you try to do something, if it's too hard, after a while, your willpower breaks down and you give up. That's not because you're weak, that's because you're human. It's not just you, you're not a special snowflake. Everyone struggles with that, okay? Michael Phelps didn't just walk out one day and start swimming for fucking however the fucking long, 100 kilometers a day. It took him time. He built up not just his body, but his habits. He built them up. A professional bodybuilder didn't just go from a fucking skinny 12-year-old to training 6 hours a day and doing cardio and eating all those meals. He built up. He started with one thing and he added another thing, and then that became his reality. But you don't just change overnight, okay? You don't. I'm telling you from personal experience, I tried to do that. I tried it a lot. I told clients to do it when I was a trainer. They could do it for a short period of time, okay? You can hold your breath for a short period of time. But eventually, either a physiological system or a psychological system, if not respected, will assert its will upon you, okay? What I mean is, yes, you can will yourself to stop breathing for a second or two, but eventually, what's going to happen? You need to fucking breathe. Yes, you can tell yourself, sure, I was eating cheeseburgers and KFC and I wasn't going to the gym and I was drinking all the time and smoking and fucking doing blow and hookers, who the fuck knows, just going crazy. But tomorrow I'm going to be fucking Michael Phelps. I'm just going to flip the switch. It's not going to work, okay? You've got all this software that got used to the habits you had for however long you've had them. You have to start slow. I'm a software engineer. I've had a few careers, all right? Just try to keep up. I've spent the last 6 years just writing code and working with people that write code. It takes time to write new code. It takes time to review old code and decide which pieces need to get pulled out. That is a timely process. That's a painstaking process. Your brains are no different. Your brains are actually more complicated than software, right? I mean, that's the whole deal, right? AI we're more complicated. So thinking that you're just going to rewire your brain overnight is kind of like thinking you're going to fix Microsoft Vista overnight, right? No, you're not. Think about it. Think about it. They have companies with thousands of developers that build operating systems. This is simply a system that allows you to use hardware. Okay? When it's fucking buggy, what happens? They don't just fix it overnight. It takes time, and usually they don't even bother. They just fucking write a new version. Okay? So, I don't know if that's a useful metaphor, but what I'm trying to tell you is if you want to get in shape, I guess I could have led with that, eh? 7 minutes in. Whatever. Fuck it. I don't give a shit. If you want to get in shape, think of one thing you could do tomorrow that would make a very small difference. Okay? Fuck this big audacious goal bullshit. Yeah, that's great for motivating you to start. But it's not it's not the first thing. It's yeah, sure, in 2 years I want to be a fucking marathoner, or a year, whatever. Yeah, I didn't want to just lose 3 or 4 pounds. I wanted to get in shape. But the first thing I did was I went into a pool and I swam for a few minutes. And I felt like shit all day long, every day. I was stressed out. I was drinking way too much. I was smoking. I was eating shitty food. I was blowing a lot of money on shit that was killing me. And it hurt to move. So I just went into the pool and I floated around, and it didn't hurt as much because of water takes away some of the fucking weight. And that felt good. And I started spending time, 10, 20 minutes a day in the morning, going and doing that. And pretty soon that just became part of my routine. And then I added another layer to it. I started actually swimming a little bit more. I got some goggles and so I just added a little bit more until that felt like a habit and I didn't need to think about it. See, the thing is that forming new habits takes a finite amount of cognitive energy. So you only have so much cognitive energy per day. You only have so much you can spend. You've got to go to work. You've got to deal with your relationships. So you can only use so much on forming new habits. If you don't use enough, then you won't do the habit, right? To go to the gym for the first time in 3 months takes a lot of cognitive effort because you got to find your gym bag, you got to get off the couch, you don't really know how to get there. There's all these things you need to navigate. After you've been going for a few weeks, it's just rote. It's just automatic. Okay, so there's a huge difference between starting a new habit and having a habit. Okay? Once you have a habit, it doesn't take any cognitive energy. Then you can invest the cognitive energy on expanding the habit. That's what I did for 8 months, 9 months. and it fucking works, okay? It's not about consistency. It's not about discipline. It's about intelligently knowing how your brain works so you can rewire it. It's Friday night. It's 7 o'clock. I just finished doing 45 minutes of cardio for fun. For fun. And that's the other thing, guys. Stop saying, oh, cardio doesn't work. Oh, heavyweights don't work. Shut the fuck up, okay? If you're a fucking trainer and you can't understand that every tool has a purpose, get the fuck out of the business. Stop with this fucking, I'm in this camp and you're in this camp and I'm going to shit talk your approach. Shut the fuck up, please. I am so tired of listening to trainers shit on each other. Okay? I'm not sure what's worse, JavaScript developers or trainers. Oh, this framework sucks. Oh, this sucks. Fucking, this is the only way to do it. Okay, mature professions don't shit talk each other. They recognize that every tool has a place. Okay? Steady state cardio, when I'm all fucking sore from a bunch of, like, powerlifting, it's fucking great, man. It's like a form of recovery. Plus, it burns fat. Yes, it does. It does, okay? Yeah, like, and it calms me down. I know I don't seem very calm right now, but it does, trust me. All right, guys, that's all the news that's fit to print for today. Keep coming back. I'm like starting a new job soon. I don't know which one's going to be. I got a bunch of job interviews that I just have been doing. So not going to be doing any training, so stop asking. Just going to keep putting out content because it's fun. Yeah. All right. Cheers. Have a great night, everyone. Love yous. Bye.